In recent days, Sichuan Province has been gripped by relentless torrential rains, triggering one of the most severe flood events in recent memory. With floodwaters rising rapidly and relentlessly, entire towns have been submerged, infrastructure torn apart, and over 10,000 residents forcibly displaced from their homes in a desperate effort to escape the deluge. The rains, unceasing and heavy, have turned rivers into raging torrents. Major water systems like the Tuo River, Min River, and Ďeadly River have exceeded warning levels by alarming margins, in some areas surpassing historical records. Water levels surged more than 5 meters above safe thresholds in low-lying basins, swallowing fields, roads, and buildings with terrifying speed. In mountainous regions, rainwater cascaded down unstable slopes, feeding the flooding below and triggering multiple mudslides that cut off entire communities from access and aid. In places like Dazhou, Neijiang, and Guang'an, the urban landscape has been transformed into a watery wasteland. Streets have disappeared beneath water more than waist deep. Cars floated down avenues like toys. Marketplaces vanished under brown, fast-moving currents. Electricity outages have affected large swaths of neighborhoods, while clean drinking water has become scarce in dozens of counties. Emergency shelters are now over capacity as families, stripped of their homes, take refuge in temporary facilities set up in schools and gymnasiums. The destruction is visible at every level. Roads have buckled and collapsed under the constant pressure of water and debris. Bridges, once lifelines for remote villages, have been washed away or deemed too unstable to cross. Power stations have shut down in several districts, and rail service across southern Sichuan has been suspended indefinitely due to submerged tracks and mud-covered tunnels. Agricultural areas, vital to the local economy and food supply, are in ruin. Thousands of acres of crops have been destroyed in a matter of days. Rice fields, corn farms, and vegetable plots now resemble shallow lakes, with only the tops of crops visible above the murky floodwaters. Farmers have been left staring at seasons of hard work reduced to floating wreckage. The psychological toll is just as heavy. In shelters, families speak of hearing the sudden roar of water in the night, of waking to find their homes already flooded waist high. Elderly residents, many of whom have never seen such conditions in their lifetime, are shaken. clutching the few belongings they were able to carry. Children huddled together, confused and frightened, watching their parents scramble to make sense of the chaos. The provincial government has launched a Level 1 emergency response, the highest possible, deploying thousands of personnel from the fire department, army, and rescue units. Helicopters hover over the most isolated zones, dropping supplies and evacuating the most vulnerable. Boats navigate submerged city streets, collecting stranded residents from rooftops and upper-story windows. Efforts to reinforce dikes and drainage systems continue around the clock. But nature remains an overwhelming force. Reservoirs throughout the region are under close surveillance. Some have already begun emergency discharges to prevent structural breaches, while others are operating at maximum capacity. Concerns are mounting over secondary disasters such as dam overflow or collapse. Especially as rainfall shows no sign of letting up. Meteorologists forecast further storms in the coming days, raising the possibility of renewed flooding in already devastated zones. Despite the widespread damage, the human spirit has not broken. Volunteers from unaffected areas have arrived in droves, offering food, water, clothing, and emotional support. As Sichuan endures this relentless crisis, the memory of these floods will stay with its people for generations. The scars on homes, landscapes, and hearts will take time to heal. But in the face of unthinkable hardship, communities have shown resilience and solidarity. Still, the waters have not receded, and the struggle is far from over. Thanks for watching Severe Weather, where we break down the facts behind nature's most intense moments. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe. Your support keeps this channel going. Hit the bell so you never miss a real, calm, and clear report. Note, some footage in this video may be used for illustration and may not show the exact event described. See you in the next one. Stay informed, stay safe.